Hey folks, welcome back to the lab. We are back at it with another project. Here we have a little air pilot. This is an EMBURY. This is an EMBURY little air pilot with a number 10 globe, with a whisker globe. And this is a jobber for ELGIN. I've had a couple of these before. Very nice, and no mistake, these are EMBURY, made by EMBURY. This ELGIN company merely paid EMBURY to put their logo on their lantern back in the day. So, this thing is patina galore, I think. There's a lot of texture here, but I see a lot of crazy remnants of paint. I love it, you know, like things getting grabbed. This could be Patina City. So I think what I'm going to do, is I'm going to go after trying to retain that paint patina and all these other colors that this thing has endured. But I need to get past the rough part. So we'll see. We'll see if I need to go to the bench grinder or not. I'm going to try it with nylon bits and Dremel bits. See if I can get it cleaned up. And let this be a lesson too. Pick the lesser of two evils when you're going to attack something. Not just lanterns, anything else. So, but you know, I could just go right to stripping all the paint off and blah 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 blah. But you just take your time. Try one way. If you don't like it, you know, then you can go for the next step up. So just, you know, yeah, just be careful as you go. You got to pick the lesser of two evils. Go with that. You don't like it, then finish it up the way you like it. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to try and see what this looks like. I think I just want to smooth things out and then oil it up. And of course, clean very well the things that can be, you know, like I'll make this look nice, make these wires look nice. Make sure the burner and everything's all clean and, you know, fresh wick and everything. And that's froze on there. But yeah, we'll get it. I love these EMBURY air pilots. The number 1 to number 2s, I love them all because EMBURYs, you can drive nails into these things. They're crazy. They're crazy tough. And I already have a couple of these, and that's why I have them, because I love them. Look at that Art Deco-y kind of top of the, what is that? What is the building in New York with kind of this like retro thing? Is that Sears? No, that's Chicago, right? So let's get to it and check this out. All right. Okay, so let's start off. Get this, ooh, full of carbon. Okay, let me dump it out. All right, we'll clean that up. That is completely intact. No cracks or chips or nothing. Great. That'll go right back in. Raw back in. Okay, oh, and that comes off. Love it. I just love it when things come off like that. Oh, nice. Nice fresh wick. Oh, wow. You can see. Ooh, that's a little crusty. Ah, all right. See all that carbon that came out? And you see that wick? That wick was burned without fuel. That is raw burn right there. I don't smell any fuel at all on that. Oh, yes. Came loose. How much you want to bet this is super clean inside? It is. Super clean. Look at that. Spotless. And you can see here what the original color was. Bet you this thing was big and bright and beautiful. Love it. All right, let's see. Holy hell. Look at that. Look how that's caked in there. Look at that. That is ages of burning no fuel. Oh, it's all the way up in there. Oh, shit. Maybe I'll have to go to the sink. Maybe that's how we'll start with this thing. I'll take it to the sink, knock all that crap out. Because otherwise, that'll be plaguing our entire thing. That stuff's just going to be falling out the whole time, no matter how much I get out. So why don't I do that? And it'll kind of tell us a little more what's going on here too. I get rid of just a little of this dirt and grime. So why don't I do that? They're probably going through this shit by the foot. Putting all that carbon up in there. God darn it. Wow. I mean, look at that. That's insane. I'm going to take a picture of that. Hang on a minute. Click, click. Okay, good. All right, let me go to the sink. I'll be right back. Right. Okay, got a lot of that crap out of there. Boy, oh boy, that was a mess. I spent more time cleaning out the sink than I did this thing. And this is even more promising for this amazing patina. Look at all this. Beautiful. Look at how that's going to look. Look at that. That's the way I want to look, right there. See that? That's what I'm going to try to go for. But like I said, there's some areas here where it's pretty heavy. And I would like to get rid of some of that heavy texture. We'll see what we can do. Very nice. I might even just keep that like that. Heck, you know what? We'll see. We'll see how it goes here. All right. So I did find some. Let's see. Sorry, I'm assessing here. We'll come back to this and get rid of that. Get rid of that. And this is all kind of, yeah, crusty and stiff. I wonder if they, I don't know. That's nice and soft. This, it's just old, beat up. All right. Okay, so let's, this is either a 600 or a 400. I can't quite tell. Because when you buy them from different companies, the colors are all the same, colors are different, and it's just funky. Like I got 600 and 800 grit ones that look exactly alike, except for that little rivet. One rivet is an innie, and on the 600 it's an outie. I don't have one each here to show you, but it's just, yeah. Got to make sure you go with the same company so you know what you're getting. All right, we'll start with these small things here, see what we got. Well, this is working really well. Love it. Love the way it's looking. Just a little steel wool in there to kind of even things out a little bit. Love it. Let's continue. Like I said, the parts I'm worried more about is up here top where all the weathering was. And you can see how where it was weather protected. Like up underneath this rising cone, you can see how the top end of this burner is all nice and fresh. Bottom half that was exposed to the elements, yeah, not so much. All right, let me do the air tubes here with another 800 grit. All right. Wow. Loving this, man. Loving this. I mean, this is like an old tie-dye. Look at this. It's beautiful. Wait till we oil it up. I can't wait. I think we're pretty much done. I got a little nylon bit. I'll do that right now. Finish up the bale, and then we'll throw some, we'll do a little steel woolen, and then we'll oil it up, I think. I think that's about it, man. We're going to leave all this patina, man. This is going to look really cool. And I have a couple patina matches to put this with. Yeah, another EMBURY, another air pilot with this beautiful painty patina. All right, let's see here. Right. Let's throw a little steel wool on here. I'm really excited. I kind of want to see, not kind of, I really do want to see how this looks when it's all oiled up. Going super light. I can see it just kind of falling off here. This paint is shot. But we'll oil it up and kind of try to seal that in a little bit. Again, I'm going real light. All I'm doing, I'm just trying to smooth out the burrs of rust and things. Okay, we're ready to oil this thing up, man. I'm excited. I am excited. So I really love lanterns like this, and I spotted it right away when I saw it. I'm like, oh, it's gonna be so nice. Look at that. Love all that character in it. All right, let's get a big old brush. And we'll put a little boiled linseed oil with 10% kerosene mixed in. Far too much oil on that brush. When they get old like that, they just don't hold it right. Look at that. Look at how great this is gonna be. Oh man. Sorry if I'm getting overexcited, but I mean, this is what, that's what I do, man. That's what I'm doing. Love this. Look at that. That's so nice. Watch this. Doesn't look like it now, but you'll see when we got this all wiped down. It's gonna look so cool. The great thing is, if you're like, I don't like the way that looks, then you go strip the paint off, and then you put it on your, you go for a much bigger, stronger method of removing this oxidation. This thing would look shiny and pretty. But that's not what I'm going for here. No shiny and pretty. We go for patina and pretty. beautiful, really. It's just nothing like an antique showing its age proudly. Unlike me. Yeah. I am not showing my age proudly, for sure. Trying to think, what age do humans stop feeling proud about their age? I think a lot of them are lying. I love being old. It's super. Okay, man, here we go. Now we're gonna wipe it all off. I mean, just that. I think that just looks stellar to me. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, I want to put that on a ring. Yeah, not me, but you know, you get what I mean. I have ham radio going here in the back, so if you hear weird noises, I do apologize. Gives me something to listen to while I'm doing this. It just kind of helps me kind of tune out and tune in. You know what I mean? Right. Okay. Just a little bit of paint coming off down here. You can tell that this was just kind of not touched by anything or anybody down there. Well, folks, this looks amazing. I really do like the way it looks. I'm gonna have to do a comparison with my other I wonder why that's riding like that. I look down in there, see. Drink a little. It's like a little glob of solder that kind of is pinning this copper sleeve or brass sleeve here. And it's just kind of catching on the wick enough to kind of slow it down here. And come on now. I think once we're in there, we're good for up and down and everything else. Let's see. Okay, yeah, once we're in, we're good. Nice. Okay, so let's do a little reassembly here. Man, this is... I know I sound like a broken record, but I like the way this turned out. I was a little worried about it at first. Actually, let me check the tank. Make sure that we are... Okay, we still have a good amount of moisture in there. Let me just take a peek. Oh, yeah. Okay. Hold on a second.
I'm not getting any complaints here.
Okay. So what I'll do is I'll take this burner and the cap off when I'm done with the video, and I'll put this on the radiator. Believe it or not, it's almost June, and I have some heat on. Yeah, good times. All right. Beautiful there. Beautiful. All right, let's put that globe in there, and then we'll take a quick long look at it. What did I do with that globe? No, I didn't bring it in here yet. Hold on a second. Drying it. Okay. Wow, this looks like plaid. I got a plaid lantern here. Natural plaid. Just the colors, not the pattern. Ah, okay. Folks, I have achieved lantern happiness here with this one. It's great. I'm loving it. And so should you. All right, let's come on down and take a look. There we go. Very nice. So here we have a mini, it's a little air pilot. This is an EMBURY little air pilot made for ELGIN. And I love it. So it looks like I'm going to have to find a home for one of my others. Because I can't have a whole bunch here. I just can't do it. Can't be doubling, tripling, quadrupling up on things. And I say that, and I have like, well, I don't have 5 of one type, I don't think, except for maybe air pilots. Oh boy. Okay. All right, here we are, folks. We are all done with this, and I want to thank you so much for stopping by the lab. And hey, thank you. Oh, you know what? Let me get the right before I end it. Let me bring down this other air pilot, and I'll show you what I mean by comparative patina. Oh, I got another thing that's right up there too. That can right there. Look at the colors on that. All right? That look familiar or what? That is an explosion-proof fuel can. That's what that is. And that's a dancing bear. That's a dancing bear right there. Okay, hold on a second. Ah, yeah, here we go. This is Big Daddy. This is Big Daddy Air Pilot. That's a number 2. Right here. And you can see what I mean by that gorgeous matching patina. So you look at this. Look at that. You look at that. Great. Oh, that's brass underneath there. You see on the filler cap or on the spout. So there you go. This is a City of Rochester. So that's another jobber. Of course, this one says EMBURY number 2 on it. This one has nothing. They didn't want that. ELGIN said, nope, I don't want your stuff on there. I want mine. So EMBURY pilot here made for City of Rochester, probably fire department, traffic control, such as that, and that's why there is a red number 20 on here, or a number 30, I mean. Yeah. The 20 is a tall one. That's other things. Okay, let me get this out of here. All right, where was I? Oh yes, I was done, folks. That is it. This is great. Supervisor Baby and I are very happy with this. And as usual, don't you go changing.
We'll be back with the Magic Tunes for the Armada Room's 2-hour disco swing party after this short break. Till then, don't you go changing.
Sit, Ubu, sit. Good dog.